We're getting ready for the holidays, right? And we're thinking food, we're thinking presents. How about we're thinking about our home? Because we want that to look pretty darn nice as well, as many people are gathering together. So we're very excited to have Denise Reardon joining us. Of course, owner of the newly named University Vacuum, as you see with this lovely logo here behind us. And Denise, what are we talking about? Because yes, we want to make sure our home looks nice for the holidays.
Right, and this is the time, right? When you go to clean tomorrow, right? A lot of people clean over the weekend.
Weekends, yeah.
And you get that vacuum out and you think, gosh, I don't even know how long I've had this vacuum, right?
Right.
You know, a lot of your big box store vacuum cleaners, 5 to 7 years, right? Is about the lifespan. Sometimes longer, but really they're all plastic, right? There's no metal, there's no steel, they're all plastic. So if you've had your vacuum for over 5 years and you've never brought it in to us to have a service on, then now's the time to do that.
So if we bring our vacuum, if we get one of those types of vacuums and bring them in on a regular basis from the time we get them, will that extend the life of that type of a vacuum?
Yeah, it will. Yeah, it will. But, you know, even if you think about it, you know, if you pull that vacuum out of the closet and you haven't cleaned the filters or changed the belt or, you know, given it any type of love, yes, the motor is running, right? The motor is, it does make a sound,
right? And
it's picking up the top of the stuff off the carpet, but it's all that stuff that sinks to the bottom of the carpet. That's why your carpet looks so
kind of dingy.
Yes, because your vacuum is not getting the dirt and the skin.
Not that I know what she's talking about.
Are there different levels of service? So if you bring your vacuum in, and like what type of an investment is that to get your vacuum serviced and up and running?
$30 to $60.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it really just depends on what kind of vacuum you have, and we never charge anything to look at a vacuum cleaner. So once you get it to our store, we'll you know, they'll look at the brushes, they'll check the filters, they'll check that hose, make sure there's no hole in it. And then at that point, then we'll come back to you and say, okay, this is what's going on with your vacuum. This is why it's not working. It's going to cost you this, or it's going to cost you this. And then you can at that point say,
kind of
maybe more of a better investment to get a new vacuum.
Right, right.
But it is a thing to get your vacuum maintained.
And they get all gunky inside there.
As I say, I don't ever remember as a kid my mom ever doing that, which is maybe why some of them did nasty things to our carpet after a while.
Right. Well, and a lot of times, you know, when you were a kid, they were a bagged vacuum.
Yeah.
You know, which is what we prefer, something with a bag. All your big box stores are bagless. So your Dyson, you should dump and clean and dump and clean and dump and clean.
I dump it, but not necessarily.
Right.
As I say, is there a reason? Because I don't have a Dyson, but similar situation because everybody's going to bagless.
Right.
My vacuum almost looks dirtier than my carpet.
Yes. Yeah. Because
what's happening?
So that filter like in the Dyson, it's down below, but a lot of the other ones have it like right in the middle of the dirt cup.
Yeah.
So everything you pick up goes right to that filter. And unless you're taking that filter out and tapping it like on the counter or, you know, vacuuming it off with another vacuum, you're starting with a dirty filter every time. It's like throwing your garbage away in a garbage can, but not having a liner in there, right?
Okay, good.
So now you have to take that garbage can outside.
Yeah, that's a great comparison.
Right?
Yeah.
If you put a liner in there, then all you have to do is take the liner, the bag, pull it out, throw it away, and you're all set.
And you're done.
And you're done, right?
Okay.
And then a lot of times you're gonna dump and clean like 30 to 40 times for one bag. So every 2 months, I open the door, put a new bag in, and close the door. Where you guys are dumping and cleaning and dumping and multiple times.
So you do, like you said, you prefer a bag.
We do prefer a bag,
Thank
right?
you for reminding me.
It makes sense.
Let's talk about going beyond maintenance, and maybe we have a vacuum that's been passed down to us maybe when we were in college and we still have the darn thing or something like that, and it's to the point of getting a new vacuum, and we want to make the right choices now because we want it to work and last.
Right.
What are we looking at right now, some of the hot models, and what did you bring in for us today?
Yes, if you're still using Grandma's vacuum cleaner, it's time to come see us, right? And 20, 30 years ago, Grandma had a great vacuum cleaner, right? It was a great vacuum cleaner, but now the new ones are just so much nicer. So I brought, we have about 50 different vacuum cleaners in our store.
Okay.
All different price ranges. But the two I brought today are SIBO, which is the really cool red and black one.
Yeah.
Those are a German company. They just great, both of these machines, great agitation, great suction, and that's what you need. And then the other one, the really pretty brown one, is the Riccar, and the Riccars are made here in the United States, down in Missouri.
Okay.
So we like the fact that it's a nice local company. They're just both really good quality machines. And the key to both of these, lots of agitation, lots of suction. That's what's going to get that dirt off the bottom of the carpet. A lot of times you think, oh, my carpet looks so bad that I'm going to get all new carpet. It's not really the carpet that you need new, it's the vacuum. Because when you have that 20 grandma's vacuum, it just doesn't have the agitation that a new vacuum has.
What about, now are these good for, because I know a lot of people have hard surface flooring and less carpeting. So,
right.
But do these work well for all surfaces?
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. If there's a little, on the Riccar up towards the top where you turn it on and off, there's a little button that you can turn the brush off, and then you can just take it out onto hard surfaces and it'll clean.
Are attachments a big thing for people when they're like for doing stairs and different things?
It depends. Some people like to have, I myself, I'll admit it, I'm a horrible edger, right? I just want to vacuum and be done. So my vacuum that I have at the house is a Riccar, but it's lightweight. There's no tools on board. And then when I want to do the steps, I have a small canister with a nice long hose, so I can do all that. So it's really all about preference.
Okay.
Some people like uprights, some people like the canisters that roll around on the floor behind you.
What about backpack? I always thought of backpack, because I have long,
Backpacks, a lot of backpacks, you really don't see that in your house a lot, but more for like hallways, or like if you're apartment buildings and they're cleaning the steps that go all the way up, and a lot of
They just seem like they would be a lot easier to kind of get in, get out, and work with.
They don't do, most of them don't do like thick carpets. They're more of a glued down carpet, or like a tile type thing, because they don't have the agitation. They don't have the
that you're
brushing.
talking about. So what you're saying, Denise, this morning is you're saving us money, because we don't need all new carpeting. We just need a better machine.
You need a better
clean it.
But let's talk about, as we're heading into the holidays, maybe we're a little more strapped than normal because we have been doing a lot of spending. You can help us out there too, because you have some wonderful financing going on.
We do. We work with a company. It's 0% for 6 months.
Nice.
It's like a one little page thing to fill out, and it's really easy to do. And it's just important to keep your house clean, right? And now is the time to do that. You're going to have all this family coming over, and if you're still using that same vacuum cleaner that you've had forever, it's just not getting your carpet clean.
Right.
And that's the key, and now's the time to bring it in for a service, right? Like I said, we don't charge anything. We're not gonna.
And you do all makes and models.
Right.
And
we're very friendly. We're not, and we're not.
You're wanting to make it work for people.
Yes.
We want to say the name has changed, but not the incredible service that you're used to with this amazing company.
Right.
And we're talking vacuums right now, but don't forget they also do some other wonderful things with sewing machines and
you
beyond.
had great gift. The last time you were here, you had some great gift ideas for people. So
if you have
need to stop in and see what all you have to offer.
If you have a person who loves to clean, on your list.
Not me, but I know someone.
Right.
I love to have it clean.
Right. There's a bunch of cool things at the store.
Love it. Okay, so give us an idea of hours as we're heading towards Christmas time.
Pretty much the same. Our hours will be on the website and Facebook and that type of thing. I mean, we will be closed on the 24th and 25th.
Obviously, yep.
For the holidays, but then, all of our hours are the same. The key is if you want your vacuum service before the holidays, it's important that you bring it in now.
Okay.
Don't wait
How long do you typically have it then?
3 to 4 days.
Okay.
If once it gets closer to that Christmas and you come in on the 23rd and say, I need it on the 24th, first of all, that's a Sunday, but you know what I'm saying?
It's
Saturday,
it's not going to happen,
right? Because the closer you get, the farther it gets out. So bring it in now. Now's the time to do it.
Okay.
And then my last little thing, don't vacuum up your Christmas tree needles.
Oh, good thing to know.
That's
right.
Really
quickly,
why not?
Sweep them up.
Okay.
Because it's like you're vacuuming up a stick. and that will get into your
into the tubing and
Yep.
Good to know, because I'm pretty sure I've definitely done that.
Yep, and then you will be in to visit me.
Okay. I think I will be in to visit you.
Another great reason is to see your smiling face, but maybe not for that reason. Get your vacuum maintained. Didn't even realize this was a thing, but it's important. Or realize it's just time to start with a new model. And these guys are amazing about helping you out, and amazing financing to boot. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
You're welcome.
University Vacuum, new name, but same wonderful company. You're watching CWI Live here on Channel 23. We'll be right back.